Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6. Gathering Storm continues with our Mansa Musa Mali playthrough, where we are getting paid, son, and everybody knows it. And this time, I'm checking my mic levels. They look like they're actually working this time, so hopefully I don't have to do any post-recording commentary. Because that's just, I mean, it's less than ideal, for sure. Takes up a whole lot of time to get that stuff accomplished. But you do what you gotta do. So we're getting back in it over here. Defending ourselves versus an aggressive Dido here. And you guys, yeah, let's just stay down here. Alright, so this was the guy, oh no, this was the guy that moved accidentally when we were trying to shoot. Wake up. And let's begin firing here. So, we've made great progress as far as our overall foothold here. Thanks in part to a world religion, thanks in part to an upgraded, what you call it, religious alliance. That religious alliance really, I mean, it was the thing that got everything rolling. So I very much appreciate that. I think we're just gonna take you straight for Kumasi because they might be tempted to make some apostles out of here. I don't know how many cities he has. Does he have a city over here? Okay, let's, he does. Oh, and there's a somebody being sneaky here. Okay, so this is clear, this is clear. We need to make sure this over here is clear. And I think it is based on the coloring, but does white coloring here just mean I don't know what it is yet? Or can we tell? It might not have any sort of strong presence yet. But we need to make sure he has no cities capable of competing with us here. And this guy's, he's a strong gentleman here. Got that debater action. But luckily, you know, we got the power to deal with it. We got that power. And we're gonna start moving up here. Kumasi, you will be dealt with shortly. We'll go see if we need to deal with anything here. But otherwise, I'd hazard a guess that he's mostly contained here. There is this missionary here that I just ran by. All right, he's gone. Thank you. So missionaries, do your thing. Apostles, explore. Fight. Go fight, win. Spread the good word of getting paid. Anybody who needs healing should stay near my guru. I think you need a little healing over here. Let's, I guess, advance this a little bit. Christina? Embassies are always welcome with you, my dear.
Nay.
Oh, what are you saying here? Sure. If that's the way you want to think about things, I think we have a very free people here. They just happen to know the value of $1. Oh wait, we need to get rid of him first. I should have fired. Please. Fired him. And then we can, oh, that's, I was hoping he could walk in and fire, but there's no road there, so. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Promotions for everyone. And yeah, so we're sending these guys across this way. Brazil is as good as dealt with. So we're on to the only remaining contender really here. And we will challenge her via debate. Like, I'm sorry, but being a crazy horse lady is not the way to go about business here. What you need to do is start getting paid. Getting paid is the important thing here. So I asked this to one of you in a comment, I think. Is there a reason to turn down aid requests? I know we we did it before, just not knowing, because I was like, well, I don't want to help her. But the only real benefit, I think, is that it can send some gold to another player's, in another player's direction, which I guess you could be opposed to. The other thing is somebody might be getting close to a diplomatic victory, and you may want to stop them from getting points. So that's the only thing I can think of, really, as far as that goes, is like those two situations. There may be others. I don't doubt that. I just I can't immediately think of what they might be. So let's go ahead and begin working on a Watt. It's gonna take a while. That it is. All right. You head this way. So our apostles are making landfall over here. It's actually, I don't know how much territory. There's probably actually a decent amount of territory over here now that I think about it. This is just the kind of the edge of her domain. But she's doing pretty well, so she has to have a good amount of cities, I would imagine. Alright, we've stopped you. Okay, so it was still under religious control over here, so that, let's see, where's my religion view? Religious lens. Okay, so it showed white because we didn't know, but once we figured it out, it's always good to remind yourself about those types of things. But you're wiped out. You don't have as long as you don't have any current religious units around here, I think we have killed your ability to counterattack here and restore whatever semblance of religion you had. Let's go upgrade that crab. And you, sir. I guess we'll upgrade this. Go into the water. Live there. Die there. Alright, my dude. Time to cross over. Apostles that are injured. I will keep you headed in the direction of a friendly guru. I mean, the guru could come over here and use a charge next turn, and I wouldn't be opposed to that. It could probably get a little bit better use, but he's very wounded. How many charges do you have? You only have one heal left. I probably should hold on to it a little longer. So we won't burn it on these guys next turn unless something crazier happens that makes it more immediately necessary, like somebody attacks them. Alright, so move in, spread the love to Bandar. Hello, Bandar. Getting in the city-states, I guess, isn't, it's not of any significance to us. But it does eliminate any sort of pressure from them. Increases our own pressure. So I still think it's worthwhile. We don't need to finish converting those Brazilian cities, though. So we don't need to waste any more charges, probably, in that territory. Konate. Breach Dam as if 2 levels more experience. Ooh, we got new things to do here. Let's get you disguised though, in case we need to move you somewhere else. So she is making use of this mountain tunnel here to come on through, which is annoying to me. She's sending bombers for observational balloons. There is, I did look up at some point early on in this thing. I had never mentioned it, but I just was thinking about it because of I was thinking of like the 99 red balloons achievement. There is a special achievement for Mansa as there is for most or all civs, and that is to what city was it? I think it's Mecca. I think you have to have a trade route to Mecca that gets over 30 gold per turn. So obviously that one's just not possible in our game, but I just thought I'd mention it in case any of you were wondering what is the special achievement. It's that, and basically it just depends on having a very specific city nearby to trade with, which doesn't exist in our game. That's fine, though. Stop conquering my friends. It's untoward. Instead, learn the ways of getting paid. Do you have any sort of religious friends over here? Doesn't seem like you do. So we'll just do what we do. Which for these guys is not very much, because we need people to fight. Them's fighting words. Aha, some missionaries to add in. Let's get a couple more missionaries in the mix here to send westward. You don't have any charges, so continue running you this way. Stand here and tell them the ways of getting paid and how it can benefit them directly, as it benefits us all. We feel they're too disconnected from getting paid, and we'll fix that for them. We can't let them just wander a boring life of not getting paid, son. That would be very selfish of us. I feel like she's about to yell at me pretty soon. Just hazarding a guess. But we haven't actually flipped any of our cities yet, so I don't necessarily think they yell at you until that happens. But it'll be soon. And she'll not be happy with me. I have no idea what started happening with my mic, by the way. It started happening after I took my computer apart and replaced the CPU fan. I don't think it ever happened before that, so I wonder if maybe like plugging it into a different USB port or something like that may have had an impact with it. Made it start behaving differently. But it's happened 2 or 3 times, 3 times maybe. And I didn't do any preliminary checks to see if everything was good. So I got caught off guard there. Which is unfortunate. Alright. Continue to spread the love. Moving on here, moving on. Dude, this is a juicy little set of tiles. Pico de Kabugi? Probably really butchered that pronunciation. That's what your boy is here for. Alright, go my missionary friends. Make room for another missionary to join you. And so aid request, we can probably just come in and toss a bunch of money at you at some point without much thought. So we want to deal with this. Make sure we get rid of you appropriately. And let's get another field cannon over here that we can core up. They're coming for me. One more field cannon. Can't buy it there. Oh, because he's in the town. We'll upgrade you over here. We don't really want to use you in combat over here because these are AT crew. You would be a madman. He's lost his mind. I guess having some builders in reserves is not a bad thing for disaster repairs. But we're getting to the point where a lot of those things are unnecessary. We're generating some grievances now. She'll just have to learn to live with that. Jerusalem, we'd like to... I mean, we'd really like to get you on our side, but... that's unlikely at this point. Just the way we've been living our lives. Doesn't lend itself to having Jerusalem as one of our buddies. Also, it took us a long time to find them. That's really the major thing here. Took us a while to discover they even existed. It would have been a nice friend to have. That is absolutely true. Oh yeah, so you don't have enough movement to do that. 6 charge boy. That was my nickname growing up. I don't know what that means. That's okay. Coming from a 6 charge boy. Your words mean a lot. What's he talking about? He doesn't even know. Alright, we're gonna convene over at Geneva. With our friends here. So everything seems secure. We should probably glance back every once in a while to make sure nothing has switched religions around. We got another spy. Let's send our spy to... I'm gonna go to Brazil. If we see any shenanigans happen, we can come deal with it. My navy is weak, you're not wrong. I only have 2 caravels sitting outside one of my cities. I could upgrade them to something else, maybe. Nope. I could form a fleet. Would that impress you, sir? Didn't think so. Alright, so Jerusalem is converted. Miriv will get you. So you guys don't need to work on this one anymore. We do need to pass on here. Alright, I need you. You're a debater. So you'll be fine standing up on the front lines. And you should go try to actually get this conversion, probably. Our guru is probably gonna be wanting to use a heal very shortly. I hope this volcano does not erupt and destroy my units here. That would be, I mean, just not great, honestly. Okay, so we'll stand here, and he has to attack either one of us if he wants to. I guess he doesn't really have to attack. If he's gonna attack anybody, he has to attack one of those two. The gist of it. Can we get you guys up here? Convert! So this is going remarkably well. Way better than I ever thought it could. Just based on what had been happening before. When we started getting our huge bonuses to attack, it really made a difference, so I'm hyped. We just need to press through here, and then we do need to send units down to China. They're not going to be counterattacking us or anything like that, so maybe purchasing missionaries and just spreading them down there could get us a start. Excuse me? This is highly rude. You're deep within my territory. No one invited you here. I don't know if you know this, but it's vampire rules and you have to be invited. Alright, so we'll... If he attacks us, he attacks us, that's fine. Can we merge, become as one? Alright, so China. China's who we want to go after here. Where do we start? Why don't we start with this big boy? This frishes of cities. Palenque. Palenque. We're still sending some of you guys over here. But from now on, new missionaries. We can take them to China. Anybody here to challenge me to a debate? I would appreciate honing those skills. I don't know what you think, but it'd be good practice for my apostles. How's our Nobel Prize in Physics looking, by the way? We were topping that chart for a while. Dito has passed us. We're getting passed. Alright. So, let's back you up here and have you fortify for a second. Oh. Purchase these things. New market, new bank. We love this. We're all about this action. Zulu are at 700 here. Now let's toss some more money his way. My ally. Make a deal. Here's some gold, my dude. We want to be in first place because we respect you. And because we have money to burn. It's a two-pronged reason. All right, where you going? Dude, he's got so many armies. Or she's got so many armies, as it were. Please stop. I don't appreciate this incursion into my territory here. Like I said, it's vampire rules, and you were never invited. Therefore, I think you are just gonna have to leave. That's all there is to it. So he was not the one we actually wanted to finish converting with. Let's see, was it? No, you've only got the one charge. Indulgence vending. Get us 100 gold. Thank you. Thank you for that. He didn't want to challenge me. Or he challenged me and lost. I think he just didn't want to challenge me. This apostle was scared. And he should have been scared. Because we are a fierce and mighty people. Alright, let's go ahead and just, I'll do the heal here. You needed some hit points restored to you, my friend. Can we make it? Yeah, just go into the water. This little channel here is too narrow. And yeah, we're not about that. We got to get to new cities, explain them the benefits of getting paid. We hit it, and then we move on. You have a guru in your territory? Alright, our guru can meet us up here. So we've kind of aligned our forces together again. The people from Brazil have moved up. And met the new wave of attack. You only have one charge. That's not very many charges. We're getting to the point where we can burn the single charge guys, though. Once we've gone far enough in the attack here, as long as we keep the debaters around, I think it's okay for us to start burning that final charge. Because China's not going to have any sort of resistance, is the word I was looking for. China will not attempt to do anything there. Unless I'm horribly mistaken, which is entirely possible. Seems unlikely. Alright, can we... I don't know what to do here. I feel like you're gonna get killed over here. But that's okay. We don't want it to happen, but if it happens, it happens. We're surviving the assault. We got our medieval walls, which obviously more than capable of handling an AT crew. That doesn't seem right at all. Valletta, join us. Geneva, we really need you to listen. Why? Why won't you join us? Ha ha! It's debating time. Why would you try to take that path that you were doing there? I told him to run here, and he's like, it's gonna take me 3 turns. I gotta go out in the water. I don't quite grasp the pathfinding on that one for Axis. Perhaps you could explain it to me in due time. All right, my dude, let's just hang out with these ones. There's some actual combat happening here, so it's not the worst idea. We've definitely had worse ideas. No doubt about it. You're pathing. Why? That is obviously not the way you need to go to get there. Something is horribly broken with your pathfinding algorithm right now. I know we do have an apostle here. I want to pull him out of the city, so let's see. See if we can get him to step out. He may just try to restore order here, and by order, I mean what he considers to be order. We don't really trust. All right, we're looking for contenders, challengers, debaters of the highest order. Yeah, he got killed. I figured he would. That is not something we're doing, Harald. Don't know what you thought might happen there. China's just gonna send a little bit of our money back to us.
Did you ever build a castle in the air?
Did I?
Here is one. Brought down to earth and fixed for the wonder of ages.
Okay, we built it in the sky and then we brought it down for some reason. Sean Bean can explain it to you.
Science owes more.
And we got steam power, so faster movement. So we're about. Oh, excuse me. We will take a thing here. Do we need power? How does this work? Coal power plant automatically converts any amount of coal into power for cities within. Yeah. We can generate some things here. We must restore its independence. I'm gonna have to go ahead and pass on that one. Your boy is not interested in these things right here. Convert to oil. What do we actually need here? Mountain tunnels are way down here in chemistry. She's been making those for years. That's also where AT crew are. We know she's been making those. Let's get scientific theory to get more food from plantation. I don't know how many plantations we have. Probably not very many, but it could add up. And you need a holy site. How have you not had a holy site? Let's go ahead and drop it out here. I know we could improve our sugar bomb more. I was just thinking of getting adjacency bonus for that in particular. So, but I am aware. Get out of here, please. You've jumped into the water. All right. A guru over here. What's your strategy? What's your outlook on life over here? Do you have any? You don't have any extra charges. wish I could fight them in the water. Debate them ship to ship. It's interesting that you can use a debater to attack from water onto land, but you can't do anything like that in the reverse. Wonder if there's a reason behind that, or if it's just because that's how melee units on ground work. I can see either way. Being true in this case. But as far as things go, I'm gonna see where everybody is here as we work on converting things. Where's she up to? 359 science. Our science is only 97. 157 from China. But yeah, she's just our threat, but she's not doing too much against us, so I'm not super concerned. And we are rapidly approaching our victory condition of a religious takeover of the world. She's getting 270 faith per turn, which is double ours. Pedro was getting 420, or is getting it at this point. That's why, like, going into his territory was very, very difficult. The fact that we've managed to take him out means that, as far as things go, unless she declares war on us or something and just kills all our units, we are nearly unstoppable. I won't say we're actually unstoppable, but I would say we are nearly unstoppable. So yeah, 6 of 8. We're closing in on her. We just have to do some combat mainly, clear some things out, and move on there. 2 of 10 here. Nobel Prize. We're in 2nd place for the Nobel Prize. She's ahead of us by over 60 points. That's unfortunate. But I don't know if we'll even... I don't know whether the Nobel Prize will matter in any manner. What is that? So it gives you a tech boost, uranium for each university. I mean, the silver tier is kind of good. Either way, like, these are pretty nice benefits. I'm sure that uranium per turn comes in handy late game, but I don't see it really mattering for us. And yeah, we're taking over her land. I think we can easily handle her with the world religion, with the religious alliance. I don't think she's gonna present a threat, and then it's just rolling over China after that. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.